Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the 24th-ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Mountaineers will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Boise State's offense will be first on the attack. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Going to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down 3rd.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mountaineers offense has the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved him forward just a few. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Swan. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They go to the ground. Already a solid start. Turning it on! Touchdown, Broncos! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He's open on the right. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Madsen. They've got the screen set up. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counter plunge and attack this defense?
Oh, it's blocked. Defense has it. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. To the air on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He throws one to the left. He's got it along the sideline. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go packet. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to the right. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but it'll be stopped in just short. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Tried to move that pot forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. 3-and-out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. Got the 1st down and more. Gets it all the way down to the yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Broncos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Trying to bully their way in. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing and probably didn't like it on the last play. They'll have another chance on goal from the 1. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Here's the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the grab close to the logo. He's gonna get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. After that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Dozier. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're gonna bring out the chains to measure this one. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air, it's Madsen. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
And deja vu again. I'm not surprised, man. They found this guy for several touchdowns today, and they were looking for him again. He's made plays. He's dependable. Why would you not?
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He's in open space downfield. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, vidi, vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Pass rush, gets there. It's home, gets him down at the 23. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. Wants to return it. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Broncos. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the handoff. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Here's the return. Slips through the line. Oh, what a... made him! Oh, he broke out another move! Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, these DBs better stay ready, because even though they're trailing by a lot in this game, the opponent's not trying to run the ball and bleed the clock. They are still taking shots, so you're going to have to continue to try to make plays back there deep.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Offense in an empty set. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Hamlet. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off-play action on first down. On the run, still looking. Going to try to get it himself. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room. It's Sherrod. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Caught behind the line. It's Gaines. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Zips it out to his man. Touchdown, Boise State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Got it near midfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Makes a man miss. Open space at the 25. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Quarterback adapted. He's got it on the run. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the fourth. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. And for this sophomore signal caller, this one will be filed under learning experience. And you can mark that clash as advantage. Defense, as corners made plays, really the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be, and hasn't put drives together. And this offense has just sputtered, and it's just one of those days they want to forget.
This quarterback, part of their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Broncos, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Wide open downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Broncos! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field, and it's on the guy behind center to get this offense going. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is... Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover him back.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the midfield logo, and the returner will be brought down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The lone back's got it. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter, finding an escape route. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down at the 1-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They go right back to him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. It has been a rather rough ride for this sophomore behind center, and you can mark that clash as advantage defenses. Corners made plays. Really, the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like, you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's
got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Rush is on him. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The give to the tailback. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away.
Number 27 in punt formation to kick it away.
No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position.
1st and 10.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Back to pass, it's Madison. Under fire. Working that left side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Past the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish, nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.